Alright, welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing a combo deck in Standard based around Pride of the Whole Clade, as well as Shadow of Mortality. Now, the new card here is the Pride, which is 11 mana, 2/15, and it costs X less to cast, where X is the toughness of the creatures you control, and it has Defender and an ability that we're really not going to activate very often in this deck. But the important part of this card is that it is an 11 cost creature with a toughness of 15. Big numbers there. And Shadow of Mortality is 15 cost, 7/7. It says if your life total is less than your starting life total, the spell costs X less to cast, where X is the difference. So I was thinking of ways to kind of take advantage of the fact that we have these two really high casting cost creatures in Standard right now. That you can play eventually during the game as your life gets lower if your opponent attacks you. You can play out the Shadow, or just having creatures with high toughness lets you play out the Pride. And the two ways that I found were Ayara, which is a 3 mana 3/3, which lets you sacrifice another creature and artifact and deals X damage to target opponent or battle, gain X life, where X is sacrifice permanent's mana value. So if you sacrifice a Pride, it does 11 damage. They lose 11, you gain 11. Sacrifice the Shadow, 15 to the opponent. How would we make this a lethal combo? Well, if we have Bloodletter of Aclazotz out there, it does double that. So that would be more than 20 for each of these. The other card that takes advantage of these big mana value creatures is Boon of Boseiju, which is a 2 mana instant. It says target creature gets +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the greatest mana value among permanents you control. So if you have a Shadow out, it's +15/+15. The Pride +11/+11. So big boost there. Of course, if you put that on your Bloodletter and attack with it, that is a lethal attack in the air. Or if you have a Catapult Fodder, which can flip around, really doing this for the backside, which has a 3 mana ability, sacrifice another creature, target opponent loses life equal to the sacrificed creature's toughness. So if you have Pride, obviously this will do 15. If you pump it with the Boon, it gets +11/+11, which is more than 20 damage. Also, if you have Bloodletter plus a Catapult Fodder and you sacrifice it, that is also lethal damage. That's 30 damage. And then if you have a Shadow of Mortality, if you just attack with a Shadow of Mortality and you cast Boon on it, that's 22 damage. So all of these kind of combine to have some sort of lethal over 20 damage combo in them. We also have the Loamspeaker, which is a little mana acceleration here. The Walking Bulwark, which can turn creatures with Defender, give them haste and let them attack as though they didn't have Defender, and do combat damage as though their toughness is equal to their power. So that works really well with Pride of the Whole Clade and with itself, and also with Concealing Curtains, which you can target. Concealing Curtains is 1 mana 0/4. And then you can transform it to look at your opponent's hand, get to choose a card from it, have them discard it. So that's pretty good. Get any removal out of their hand, or just see what they have in the counter spells. So that's basically the deck. The two Commune with Natures help kind of find any of the creatures here that you really need. Basically, this entire deck is creatures, except for the boons. So that is the combo for today. Hope you enjoy it. And we'll see how we do on the ladder. All right, big mana combo in Standard with a keep here. And a Phoenix check, sure. So these blockers aren't going to do much, but we will... Oh, never mind. That would have been useful to have a blocker there, but we're going to go for our 2-drop. Really would have been nice to be on the play against, well, block the token at least. And here we have mana for, got mana. Probably play, to give us up to 6 toughness. Probably just play out these and try to set up for next turn where we can go Bloodletter into Pride if this survives. We'll see what they got. Might be a tough one. Witch's Mark, sure. Pitching Reckless Impulse. And what else they got? Mana, sure. Down to 10, swing. How much is this? So this is 2, 4, 6, 7. So if they have a plus 3 damage. Kind of screwed. They have that either way because it wouldn't let us win next turn. Is that right? Yeah. The combination of this plus this would also be a big attack, but I think we'll just go to 3. Alright, well, it looks like we were able to get there. Play out the Bloodletter, play out the Pride, sacrifice, and good game. Got there. Alright, big mana combo in standard on the draw. I think this is fine. Not the most exciting hand, but curtains can be okay. Maybe they have a bounce spell, probably. Yeah. Well, there's more curtains where that came from. If you thought this curtains was nice. No? Okay. That's fine. How about this one? Alright. Curate. Now there's some consideration to even playing this Llanowar Wastes and starting doing damage to ourselves. We can play the Shadow. Alright, there's a Boseiju. Do we want to play these out? I can make these attack for 4, which is pretty decent. Probably. Rather than flipping it. Oh, maybe it's better to flip. Take a look at the hand. Valerian Terror, Dissipate. Counter. Malcolm, not too worried with that. Valerian Terror could be a problem, I suppose, but is it better to give him another card? Just leave it as it is. I kind of don't want him to hit a land drop here, because that would make his mana a little more awkward. And just go flip. And kind of basically play out this Malcolm, but well, this will make him use it. And at this point, maybe we do want to take... Yeah, that's fine. Maybe we do want to take the Valerian Terror. Hard to say. Because they already made the land drop, sure. And then running the guy into the counterspell. I just don't see the point of doing that. I'm just going to hold off on any sort of playing of spells. Because it will just make the Hygiene stronger. Okay. Discard. Yep. Okay, he's got one counter spell. So now is it worth it to just play everything? If I play the Bulwark, let's just attack and see what he does. Block. Because it's got Menace. Down to 5. I think I just play everything here. I'm totally okay, I think. Yep. I think the more threats for lethal I can present, better. was a Fading Hope. Okay. But this is pretty nice because it can activate on itself for the curtains. I don't have the curtains. Sure, I don't think this is going to be useful at all. Could even try to flip this curtains. See what's in their hand. Okay. And so we can activate on itself and activate on this. And that would force the block and the block. Is that right? They get a free block here, and then this would jump this. So probably just activate here. And also activate here. The block there, and then I can't target that. It doesn't have defender right now. Okay, yeah. So we'll do this. Yeah, they can do the double block there. Put Malcolm first. Go to 1. Yep. Can't imagine a card that would get them out of this unless it does a lot of damage. Well, say it's worth it to any reason to not do this? Activate, activate. This leaves me with 2 mana left. No, I don't see a good reason. Another bounce spell would leave them. Oh, I actually missed. What I should have done is just played this. And, well, I can give it a haste. Forgot this ability gives him haste as well. I think this means they're timing out. They need something to affect the board. I mean, if they play like a Malcolm, okay, it is a bounce spell. That was essentially the only thing they could have done. But now I can give this haste and force the jump block here, which I think is worth it. Alright. Good game. Target himself. GG's. Alright, big mana combo. In standard on the play. And seems like a keep. Would be really good if we had a 1-drop here. But we'll see if we can get this off. This combo would be a fling for 22. We'll see. There's a removal. Yep. Cut down. Tons of removal might be a problem too. But what are you gonna do? See what they got. Resolves. I guess I'd go for the throat. No. Alright. Resolves. Attack for 2. Maybe. Yep. Nothing. Okay. Commune with nature. Sure what exactly we'll do here, but might as well play out that resolve quickly. Back for 4 for 6. So we have it set up. Next turn we could play this out. Also could play that out. I mean, if this resolves, even if they kill this, this would be a drain for 11, or we could just go for another Bloodletter attack. Sure, let's play around a few things. The Wandering Emperor here. That's okay. Yep.
Feel the energy of battle, then guide.
Figured as such. And then I'll take it down to 10, sure. So we're still kind of in the same position we were. So, looking back at it, we probably should have just played the Pride and went for it, but I know exactly what they had. Opponent in the tank. And timing out. Oh, that's not very exciting. Yep, looks like they're not here, but we're just gonna do this anyways. See what happens. Not gonna let us combo. Yep. Disconnected. Oh, well, yeah. Gonna let us do it anyways. At least we get to see it in action. Minus 12. Alright, GG. Big mana combo in standard. Opponent on the play. What do we have here? This into this. This hand is okay. On the draw. I think we'll mull. This is pretty similar. But maybe a little worse. Okay, land is good. There's the tokens. Yep. Ooh, that would have been nice earlier. Not sure what that means exactly. I think we'll... Yeah, we'll just lay out the fodder here. Block. A bit harder to remove with burn. Yep. There. Yep. Yep. That is unfortunate. Let's see. Well, this will give us an extra mana next turn. That might be worth it. Really needed that on turn 2. That would have made a big difference. But we'll see what else they got. If they have some follow-up, might not be so good for us. Oh, wow. That's certainly scary. Yep. Yep. Ouch. A land is good, but is it going to be enough? And play out the pride. I will flip this. And unfortunately this costs 3 mana. Yep. Well, I don't know if we're going to be able to survive this attack. That's the problem. Yeah. A lot of power. So anything with 3 power that I can block. How much is coming through here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and so it really doesn't matter what I block. Alright, GG. One turn too short. Alright, big mana combo in standard. Looks like a pretty good keep. Let's just play out this so we can play these two the next turn. Alright, let's see. Ooh, well, we have one of these each. Is there a reason we need more than one? They have removal? Or is an Ayara useful? Let's go for Ayara. Sure, Edict. And swing. Yep. And another IR, okay. Does that mean we want to play this IR for any reason? Or is this better? Because they're going to help us get this down a little sooner. We'll play it out. It's legendary and make them use removal on it. Oof. Well, or do we want to just block? No blocks. We want our life total lowered here, actually. And okay, a little bit of math. This is 8 now. So if we played this, it wouldn't quite be enough. So we'll go with the fodder. This can sacrifice it if we need to. Curtains. And pass. Here. 22. Ooh, that's a big one. Nice. No swings, okay. Do they know I have a shadow? Oh, why they wouldn't attack me here. That's interesting. Alright. Down to 10. This is going to be a swing for 6 in the air. So I don't hate flipping this. It's too bad we can't double sacrifice it. Because this would be equal to its toughness, yeah? Hmm. Okay, we'll start here. Let's see what they're up to. I don't think I really care about either of those. Just want to make sure they don't have removal. Is this sorcery? Nope. Okay. Pass here. Yep. Sure. Yep. Sure. 25. Duress. Okay, that does nothing. So this is weird because Ayara makes us gain life. So if we do this, we won't actually be able to play the Shadow of Mortality. So what we really need to hit a land here. This is a very weird position. So then we can use both of these on both of those. I mean, it would keep us alive, but then we wouldn't be able to play the Shadow. I think it's more important to just play the Shadow. Yeah. Although, actually, because I'm going to draw and go to 2. This triggers whenever a creature I control dies. So that's going to go on the stack first. So, actually made a mistake here. I think I have to do this, which I should have done. Yeah. Well, that was unfortunate. Well, I can use that now. And this, I can use this ability. Alright, play out the Loamspeaker. Last turn. Very complex board state. Yep, down to 5. Goes up to 15, 17, Okay, and I think end of turn I just throw something here. Because this doesn't gain me life, no. But I would lose, because I lose 2 life every time. I'm gonna go to 3, and then I'm gonna go because I need to use this to gain life first before I can use this. Okay. I think this is very complex. I think this should be like exactly do it. I go Shadow. Throw. Go to 1. Wow. Yep. And then use this. Throw. And -2. Wow, good game. Alright, welcome back to the wrap-up for our big mana combo deck in Standard. This was a ton of fun to play. Some very close games, tricky situations to navigate. There's a lot of decisions with this deck around managing your own life total if you have a Shadow of Mortality. Sometimes it's correct to use your Llanowar Wastes to do damage to you, or just not block things to get the Shadow out. And they're kind of tricky because Ayara can make you gain life and then you won't be able to cast the Shadow. So there's some tricky situations to navigate there, you know, when to use the Concealing Curtains and the Bulwark's ability. But overall, the deck performed pretty well. I'd say I won a little over 50% of my games when I was playing, and really had a blast with it. Not sure any changes that really need to be made. You know, Commune with Nature is an okay card. I thought it would add it to some consistency, but you could replace it with, you know, some removal spells or anything else. Could be a 4th Loamspeaker as well. But definitely a fun deck. Would recommend trying it out. Let me know if you have any thoughts about it and how's it going. All right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video.